Welcome children, welcome to all of you. So today we'll start our second lesson in chemistry, that is your part 1, that is atomic structure. Okay children? So that is in atomic structure some portion has been completed by the CBSE. These portions are discovery of electrons. Children, you know in previous classes you already read about the discovery of electrons by J.J. Thomson. Okay, then proton, then neutron, proton by Rutherford, that is your James proton, Rutherford. Okay, then that is your neutron. Okay, that is your James Chadwick, Rutherford, or E. Goldstone also proton. Okay, Rutherford and E. Goldstone, and that is your neutron, that is your James Chadwick. So these are the concept, that is discovery of subatomic. These are known as subatomic particles. Okay children? So electrons, protons and neutrons. Okay, symbol EPN, and you have to remember the charge. Okay, but this table is most important. Okay, this charge is important. Okay, this relative charge -1, +1. This one is 0. Neutron having no charge. Okay, and the approximate mass, electron having approximate mass 0. You see this value. This is your -31 kg. This is -27 kg. Means this one is more than the electron, because electrons are revolving around the nucleus in very high speed. So mass is very less, negligible. That is your negligible. Okay. Then neutron having approximately similar mass with the proton. So having the 1, these are known as mass unit. These are 1.00, 1.00, 727, 837, and this one is your 0.00, means approximately 0. These are the subatomic particles, and previous in the lower class you have read. These are in ICSE children also read, but not in CBSE. That there is your cathode ray discharge tube. Discovery of electron by cathode ray discharge tube. Okay, by J.J. Thomson. Then discovery of proton, that is canal rays. Okay, then that is your canal rays by just using one perforated that is your film. Okay, perforated film or metallic film in place of that electrode. Then that rays which are coming opposite to the cathode direction, that is your canal rays, that is your protons or positive rays. Then neutron. Like this, all the particles discovered one after another after that is your Dalton's atomic theory. So in atomic structure, scientists how they, after the discovery or after the theory of Dalton's atomic theory, there are 6 postulates of Dalton's atomic theory. Then first J.J. Thomson gave the model of, okay, that is electrons are embedded in a positive charge of C, that is like watermelon. That is reddish part is your red part is your edible part is your positive charge, and that seed of watermelon, that is your negative charge. It is given by the J.J. Thomson. Then that model already means failed due to it having no practical view of that model. Okay. Then next one is a Rutherford. Children, you know about the Rutherford. Rutherford took a gold foil and alpha particle scattering. It is also known as alpha particle scattering model of Rutherford. Okay. Then alpha particle symbol is your He2 plus bombardment on the gold foil. Okay. Through a slit, and that some alpha particles deflected back by the making small angle. Maximum alpha particles passes through the gold foil without any reflection, and very minimum out of 1. Means out of 12,000, 1 out of 12,000 alpha particle will return back in its original path. So these are also, there are 3 conclusions. So maximum alpha particles are passes through the gold foil means what? Maximum space inside the atom is empty. Some of them deflected by making small angle. How will detect? By taking the film. Okay, film is coated with silver nitrate, that is a silver bromide, that is a silver halide, bromide or chloride. Okay. Then minimum alpha rays, that is returning, that is making by small angle. What is implied means there is small positive charge inside the atom having at a small volume. That is the second conclusion. Then third conclusion, what is the third observation? 1 out of 12,000, approximately 12,000, 1 out of 12,000 alpha particle will return in its original part. So it means there is a small volume of positive charge having total mass of that atom at that small volume. So the total mass and total positive charge of the atom at a small volume, that is called nucleus. This is the conclusion. Okay, children. So these are already deleted. Okay, but after that Rutherford, there is also limitation of Rutherford atomic model. We could not explain, that is the stability of atom. You know, children, when positive electrons are revolving around the nucleus, if any positive charge, in the center and negative charge revolving around it, then it continuously loses its energy, and at last it will collide on the nucleus. But we know atom is quite stable. So Rutherford could not explain about the stability of atom. Okay. So after this, we'll go to the Bohr's atomic model. Before going to the Bohr's atomic model, there is some scientific development, that is known as development leading to Bohr's model of atom. We will start from that. Okay. Developments leading to Bohr's atomic model. What are the developments? Developments leading to Bohr's atomic model. Okay. So what are the developments before the Bohr's atomic model? So there is your dual character of, that is electromagnetic radiation and atomic spectra. There are two developments before the atomic model, Bohr's atomic model. There are two developments. What are they? These are first dual character of electromagnetic radiation, ER, electromagnetic radiation, and second one is your atomic spectra. Atomic spectra. Spectra is your plural, spectrum is your singular. So we will discuss one after another. Okay, first dual character of electromagnetic radiation. That is your, what do you mean by that? Dual character means double character. Dual means double character. That dual character of electromagnetic radiation means wave-like and particle-like nature. Wave nature, particle nature. That is known as dual nature or dual character. So first we have to discuss about the what are the electromagnetic radiations. What do you mean by the electromagnetic radiations? Then characteristics of electromagnetic radiation, that is a particle nature and wave nature. So first, these are again two types. That is your wave nature and particle nature. So first we will discuss wave nature of ER. Okay. Then particle nature of ER. Okay. So we will discuss about the wave nature of ER now. So wave nature. Of electromagnetic radiation. Electromagnetic. What do you mean? Means radiation having electric field and magnetic field both. Radiations. I am giving some example of radiations to you. That is sunlight, light, X-ray, gamma ray, beta ray, UV, ultraviolet, infrared, radio waves. Okay, all these rays, all are known as electromagnetic radiations. All these rays having electric field and magnetic field both. So what is the definition of electromagnetic radiation? The radiations having electric field and magnetic field both are perpendicular to each other, and these are also perpendicular to the wave propagation. That is wave propagation. Suppose you draw one three-dimensional axis. Okay, this is your wave propagation. Okay, this is your x-axis and this is your y-axis. You see. Okay, so these are the axes. You can take x, y, z, no problem. Okay, or you can this one is z. Okay, this is z, x, y, no problem, any axis. Okay, x, y, z. Then this is one plane. Okay, this is one plane. X, this is a wave propagation. This is one and this is one corner. Three direction. This one, this one. These are two planes. Okay, this is one plane. Okay, children. This is one plane. You see, this is your one plane. This is one plane. Okay. Again, this is your one plane. This one. Or this is one plane, two planes. One plane, this one plane. So if suppose this is your wave of electric field and this is your wave of magnetic field. Electric field and this one is your magnetic field. Wave of electric field. Suppose this is your wave propagation. This is your wave propagation. This one is your electric field. It's horizontally. It will go horizontally. And magnetic field will go vertically. Okay. So the horizontal and vertical will cross at 1 degree or not. And the wave propagation. This is your wave propagation. It will also cut at 90 degree or not. So all magnetic, electric, both are perpendicular. But again, these are perpendicular to that is your wave of propagation. So that is known as electromagnetic radiation. So electromagnetic radiation, the most important is your characteristics. What are the character of electron? Example, what are the example of electromagnetic radiation? These are white light, that is sunlight, also electromagnetic radiation, visible, ultraviolet, infrared, radio wave, X-ray, gamma ray, all are electromagnetic radiation. So electromagnetic radiation having some characteristics. First characteristics, the speed of electromagnetic radiation is equal to the light, that is same light also electromagnetic radiation, no problem. So what is the speed of light? That is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. 3 into approximately 10 to the power 8 meter per second. All the electromagnetic radiations having the speed of light. Okay. Then electromagnetic radiation, that all electromagnetic radiation, all the types of electromagnetic radiation having different frequency and wavelength. If wavelength increases, frequency decreases. Red light, you know children, red light having the maximum means lengthy wavelength and shorter the frequency. So it is used as a red, means danger. Okay, it is visible from very far, means very distance. It will having large wavelength. Okay. So all the electromagnetic radiations having difference in their frequency and wavelength. This is the second characteristic. Then third characteristic, electromagnetic radiation do not require any medium. Do not require any medium. First, that is your speed is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Second, that is difference in wavelength and frequency. Okay. Then third, that is do not require any medium. Do not require any medium. So these are the three characteristics of electromagnetic radiations. Okay, children. So now we'll go to electromagnetic radiation, electromagnetic spectrum. Electromagnetic spectrum. That is the arrangement of electromagnetic radiations in increasing or decreasing order of wavelength or frequency. The arrangement of electromagnetic radiations in increasing order or decreasing order of frequency or wavelength, that is known as But electromagnetic spectrum. Spectrum singular, spectra is your plural. Okay. Suppose in your book given, you draw the diagram. Also, I will share you note. Okay. Just I am for understanding, for your understanding, I am drawing in board. Okay. Okay. First is your that is your gamma ray. That is then is your X ray. Okay. Then that is your ultraviolet UV. This is your X ray. This is your gamma ray. This is your visible radiation. Visible. Then you know children infrared. After the visible there is your infrared radiation. Then next one is your infrared is your IR, ultraviolet is your UV. Then microwaves, FM and microwaves. Microwaves, you can take one box also microwaves. Microwaves. Then FM, AM. Okay. Module. Frequency module. That is, these are known as radio waves. These are known as radio waves. Then long radio waves. So these are arranged in increasing and decreasing order of wavelength and frequency. These are frequency increases. Here the frequency is your mu and unit is your hertz. Hertz. Frequency increases. Suppose we are taking starting from 10 to the power 0, then 10 to the power 2, then 10 to the power 4, then 10 to the power 6, like this. You see your book. Similarly, wavelength in meter. Okay, wavelength. This direction decreases or this direction increases. Okay, you write like this. Suppose wavelength that is your 10 to the power 8, 10 to the power 6, 2 difference. 10 to the power 8, 10 to the power 6, like this. Okay, decreasing. Increasing frequency, decreasing wavelength. So the electromagnetic radiations are arranged in such a type. This is known as electromagnetic spectrum. But we will emphasize on that is your visible spectrum. That is VIBGYOR. V, violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. Okay. So this is a visible. If we will zoom or we will means expand this one, then we will get, you see, this one is a visible. Okay, visible. Okay, V I B G Y O R. VIBGYOR. That is your 750 into 10 to the power minus 9 meter. Okay, 700. That is starting from red. 750 into 10 to the power minus 9 meter. That is nanometer. 750 nanometer or 750 given in your book nanometer. I have written in there. That is your 10 to the minus 9 meter. To started from red, the last of the red, then it is ended. There is a 400 into 10 to the minus 9 meter. That is a 400 nanometer. You have to remember, this is also related to physics. In physics, second year. Okay, electromagnetic spectrum. VIBGYOR. You see the wavelength. Children, wavelength. Wavelength decreasing. 750 to 400. Okay. Wavelength increasing. Sorry, wavelength increasing. Okay. So this is decreasing. Okay. Red having larger wavelength, violet having small wavelength. This is known as electromagnetic spectrum of electromagnetic radiation. Okay, electromagnetic spectrum of electromagnetic radiation. So, children, next we'll discuss. These are all about the electromagnetic. Then, what is the wave nature of the electromagnetic radiation? That is first frequency. First frequency, children, frequency of wave. What is the frequency? And symbol you know, children, that is your mu. Frequency, that is the number of waves passed through a point in 1 second. Number of waves passed through a point. Number of waves passed through a point in 1 second. That is known as frequency. If the number of waves will increase in 1 second, then frequency will be more. Then wavelength. Wavelength is, that is your lambda. Okay, children. Lambda is your the symbol of the wavelength. That is the distance between the two adjacent crest or trough. Crest or trough. That is unit is your meter, and unit of frequency is your, that is your hertz or second universe. This is your hertz or second universe. This unit is your meter. Okay, children. So that you see the distance. This is your wave. The distance. This distance, or you can take this distance. Okay, this is also one wave. Okay, so these are frequency and wavelength. Next is here, that is your wave number. Okay, the number of waves per unit length. The number of waves present in unit length, that is your wave number, and unit is your m inverse. Wave number. Unit is your meter inverse. Okay. So these are the concept of that is a electromagnetic radiation, that is frequency, wavelength, wave number. So if you will write the formula, lambda is equal to c by mu. That is lambda is equal to c by mu. Okay. Wavelength is equal to this speed of light divided by frequency. Then mu bar is equal to 1 by lambda. Mu bar is equal to 1 by lambda. These are the small there is a formula to calculate the frequency, wavelength, wave number. We have to remember what is given the frequency of electron disk, and we have to calculate the speed, or given the speed we have to calculate the frequency like this, wavelength given. Okay. So these are all about the wave nature of electromagnetic radiation. Okay. Then particle nature of electromagnetic radiation, will go to the particle nature. Second, particle nature of electromagnetic radiation. Children, particle nature means that is induced. That is means one particle bombarded with another particle, bombarded with another particle, like this, and it is transferring. That is known as particle nature. Okay. So again, particle nature, again 4 types. That is, the first one is your black body radiation, second one is your photoelectric effect, third one is your heat capacity, and fourth one is your line spectra. Okay, black body, radiation, second one is your photoelectric effect, first one is your black body radiation, second one is your photoelectric effect, third one is your heat capacity, and fourth one is your line spectra. Then after line spectra, we will discuss the atomic spectra. Okay, children, line spectra of hydrogen. Line spectra of hydrogen. Because hydrogen having only one electron, so it is not complex to study the line spectra. If you will take the multi-electron, then it is very difficult. Okay, complex study of multi-electron. Hydrogen having only one electron, so line spectra can easily study. Okay, so one by one we will discuss. That is first, that is your black body radiation. So what do you mean by the black body? Why? That body which is black in color? No, the body which emits and absorb radiations of all frequency and wavelength, or uniformly. The ideal body which emits or absorb all the frequency of light equally. It can be absorbed or it can be emitted. If it will absorb 100%, it will emit 100%. But actually 100% ideal body, that is not possibility. You know, children, there is also no possibility of 100% efficiency machine also. Okay, similarly, so the ideal body which that is emits and absorb radiations of all type of frequencies, or we can take that is your wavelength. Okay, uniformly or equally, that is known as ideal body. Okay, that body is known as that ideal body is known as black body, and the radiation is known as black body radiations. Okay. So one example, that is a radiation, changing radiation or temperature radiation relationship. Suppose at slow temperature, that is a iron or metallic ball, that is your dull red. At low temperature, dull red. After getting the temperature, giving the temperature more than that temperature, that is dull red. Then again red, bright red. Then again giving more temperature, that body will changes to white. Okay. Again will increase the temperature, high temperature, that is that body changes to blue. You see, children, the radiations, different radiations depends on the temperature. Temperature increasing, radiation change. Okay. Radiation dull red, white, blue, due to different frequency and wavelength. This color changes due to different frequency and wavelength of that frequency which is emitted by that hot body. Okay. So these are all about the black body radiation. It is one type of particle nature. Then photoelectric effect. What do you mean by the photoelectric effect? Okay. The ejection of electron from the metal surface when a suitable frequency of light falls on it. The ejection of electron that is a positive discharge battery. Radiation falling. Okay. Electron. Metal surface. Okay. So when sunlight or radiation falls on the metal surface, as soon as the light falls on the metal surface, without time gap, the electron will eject. Okay, towards the positive end. Okay, so the ejection of electron as soon as the sunlight falls on the surface of the metal. Okay, that is known as photoelectric effect. Okay, then the electricity is produced. That is the moving of electron, electricity is produced. So this is some result of the photoelectric effect. That what are the result? what is the radiation intensity of radiation? First result, increase the intensity of radiation, increase in the ejection of electron. Increase in the intensity of, that is your sunlight or light radiation, electromagnetic radiation, that is your sunlight. Okay, increase in the ejection of electron. This is the first. Then as soon as the sunlight falls on the metal surface, without gap of time, electrons will be ejected. Okay, children. So next, below the threshold frequency. Threshold frequency is a minimum frequency below which photoelectric effect is not possible. You can say that mu and mu zero is your threshold. Mu greater than mu zero. This is your third one. Threshold frequency should be that this is your photoelectric frequency. This is your photoelectric frequency should be greater than or equal to the threshold frequency mu zero. Threshold frequency is the minimum frequency above which the electron, ejection of electron takes place from the metal surface. So these are the most important, that is a result of the photoelectric effect, and that you know, that is kinetic energy is equal to half mv square. What is that? Kinetic energy is equal to half mv square. It will substitute the value, that is energy. Energy, children, that is h mu is equal to h mu 0. Okay, h mu is equal to h mu 0 minus half MEV. ME, that is v square. This one, h mu is equal to h mu is equal to h mu 0. Okay, or this one, h mu minus h mu 0. This is the energy, kinetic energy of electron. Kinetic energy of electron. What is the speed of electron? That is the kinetic energy. That is what is the h mu? Frequency. This is the frequency getting by the electron. This is the threshold frequency. This is known as K. This is your K. That is equal to half MEV square. MEV square, mass of electron, V square the velocity. Okay. So this relation is the important relationship. That is H is your Planck's constant. Mu is the frequency. Okay. Of the electron. Mu is your threshold frequency. Me is your mass of electron, and V is the velocity of electron. So this is about the photoelectric effect. Then after the photoelectric effect, well, that is your heat capacity. Okay, children. You know, children, that is heat capacity, that the amount of heat required to raise the temperature of unit mass of a substance. The amount of heat energy is required to raise the temperature of a substance. Okay, that is one unit mass of a substance, that is divided by the temperature difference. Divided by the temperature difference. So the amount of heat energy is required to raise the unit mass of substance divided by the temperature difference. Okay. So what is that is a mathematical expression of heat capacity, that is third bit heat capacity. Cp done by or Cp and Cv that two capacity along with pressure related to volume. We will discuss in next lesson, that is in thermodynamics. Okay, children. So heat capacity, that is C. Okay, C is equal to Q by T2 minus T1. Temperature difference. Q is the heat. T2 minus T1. This is the formula of heat capacity. Or you can write C is equal to del Q by dt. C is equal to del Q, small heat, del Q by dt. This, okay. This is the small heat. There is a big small del small d. Okay. Then line spectra of hydrogen. This is the most important. Line spectra of hydrogen. So children, hydrogen having the one electron. Okay. Line spectra of hydrogen atom. Line spectra of hydrogen atom. Okay. When hydrogen atom How will get the hydrogen atom? First you tell how will get the hydrogen atom. When H2 gas. When H2 gas is electrically discharged, or if you giving electrical discharge high amount of heat energy to H2 gas, then it will decompose to form hydrogen atom. Excited, that hydrogen atom will get excited. Excited means, children, you know that electron, that excited electron of that atom, excited atom will go to the lower energy level to higher energy level. Except for the excited atom, but they will not stable at that situation, at that higher energy state. It will returns to its original orbit, that ground level, that is a lower energy level. Okay, that is a ground level or stable energy level, and emitting the radiation. First it get the energy, go to the higher level, again return giving the radiation, return it to ground level. That radiation emitting by the electrons, okay, of hydrogen atoms, that is known as line spectra. Okay, suppose this is your hydrogen atom, this is your nucleus, this is your nucleus, this is your hydrogen electron, this is one imaginary energy orbit, this is another imaginary energy orbit. After getting the energy by electrical discharge of hydrogen atom, then it will go to the higher energy. It is your excited state. This is your ground state. This is your excited. This is your ground. We will discuss in Bohr's postulate. Then after, but this electron not stable at the higher energy state, it will returns to its original state, ground state, okay, lower energy state, by emitting radiation, absorbing radiation, emitting radiation. That radiation, which is known as line spectra of hydrogen. So many crores of atoms will excited. So different energy level, imaginary level, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. L, K is the ground state, L to K, M to K. Like this, electron will return back to their home. Okay. Suppose this is your, you see children, this is your nucleus, this is your K cell, L cell, M cell, N cell, this one. These are all are imaginary, having fixed energy, definite energy by which electron can permit each orbit. That is your n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3, n is equal to 4, n is equal to 5, n is equal to 6, n is equal to 7, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. If the electron okay, just here. In your book, they are given in a straight line. I am giving in a like an atom. There is a circular path. Okay. Suppose electron coming to, this is your K, n is equal to 1 means K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. Suppose electron coming from this energy cell, this is your L to K. Then similarly M to K, N to K, then O to K, like this. All to K. This is one series. This is one packet. This is one series. That is known as Lyman series. This series is known as Lyman series. Having, that is your radiation frequency wavelength on ultraviolet zone. Ultraviolet radiation, the frequency of equal to the ultraviolet radiation. Okay, ultraviolet. This is your Lyman series. First series of that is 2K. Okay, 2K means L to K, M to K, N to K, O to K, P to K, Q to K, like this. 2K means Lyman series. Similarly, 2L, you see, 2L, This is the first 2L, 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 2L. Then second series is a Balmer series. First one is lime, then Balmer, then Paschen, then bracket, then people. Okay, Balmer, B-A-L-M-E-R. B-A-L-M-E-R, Balmer series. This is a false in visible frequency and wavelength, visible. Okay. Then similarly, you can draw 2M, M, M, M. Okay, children. This is your Lyman series, Balmer series. Then Paschen series, P-A-S-C-H-E-N, P-A-S-C-H-E-N, Paschen series. That is your infrared zone. That is IR. This is your UV. This is your visible. This is your IR. Similarly, this is your Balmer, Lyman, Balmer, Paschen. Then bracket 2 N. Okay, N. This is your bracket. That is your B-R-A-C-K-E-T, bracket series. B-R-A-C-K-E-T-T, bracket series. That is your IR. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Another one, P-Font. The next series here, P-Font. P-Font also IR. Okay, that is your 2. That is your N1, K-L-M-N-O. This is your P-Font. Okay, that is your IR. Okay, see. So these are 5. This is the 5. Okay, right. So this series means that radiations, packet of radiations, Lyman, Balmer, Paschen. So many atoms, some hydrogen atom. For one hydrogen atom, electron at N3. For another hydrogen atom, electron at this. For another hydrogen atom, electron here. For another hydrogen atom, electron here. For another hydrogen atom same. So crores of hydrogen excited hydrogen atoms returning their electrons. Okay, electrons are returning from its higher excited state to lower excited state. Okay, children, by emitting the radiation. So these are this type of series means will form. That is known as, these are known as that is your line spectra of hydrogen. So next, so according to that is one relation given by Rydberg. One relation that is given by Rydberg. By calculating that is your wave number, if N1 and N2, N1 is your lower energy and N2 is your higher energy. Okay, given, then mu bar is equal to 109. Mu bar is equal to 109. You have to remember that value of Rydberg constant 677. Which is then that is your 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. Centimeter inverse. Wave number, na? So let inverse the unit. Okay. N is here 1, 2, 3 dot. So this relation that Rydberg constant. This is your Rydberg constant. 109,677 centimeter inverse is your Rydberg constant. So these are all about the dual character of electromagnetic radiations. This is first one is your wave light, then particle light. Particle light, this is the last part of particle light, that is a hydrogen spectra of the hydrogen spectra, line spectra of hydrogen. So children, next class we will discuss the atomic spectra, how atoms will excited to form its spectra. That is a light, that is spectrum. Also you know that prism, when white light passes through the prism, it will disperse to form a spectrum of color, means one color merge on other, that is known as continuous spectra or continuous spectrum. One color, one monochromatic light means single color will merge on another color, that is known as continuous spectrum, formation of Vibgyor, that is known as continuous spectrum of white light by dispersion of the white light due to the bending of light, okay, passes through the medium, okay, that is it disperses the white light by changing the wavelength and frequency. Okay children, so next class we will discuss about the atomic spectra. Okay children, thank you, have a good day.